At Fusion Dental Implants, we're often asked, what is the actual difference between All-on-4 and All-on-6? The choice isn't just two extra implants. It can be the difference between needing major bone surgery or avoiding it. This single decision affects everything from your final bill to the structural engineering of your new bite. It also changes the long-term health risks you'll need to manage for the rest of your life. We'll break down the three key areas. First, the factors that drive cost. Second, what creates stability. And third, the reality of long-term care. The most direct cost factor is the implant count. All-on-4 is typically a more budget-friendly initial investment because it uses less hardware. But if bone density is low for All-on-6, a required bone graft can add major cost and time. All-on-4's design often sidesteps this. The teeth themselves matter. A final bridge of high-end zirconia is far more durable and costly than one made from acrylic. Your final costs are also swayed by any needed extractions, your choice of sedation, and the creation of your temporary teeth. So we've seen how the initial price can fluctuate, but what are you actually paying for? Let's talk about performance and stability. Stability is not just about the implant staying fixed. It's how well your teeth withstand chewing forces year after year. All-on-6 provides more stability, but how? The answer is in physics, specifically how your bite force gets distributed. The brilliance of All-on-4 is its two-angled back implants. This angle anchors into denser jawbone that often remains after bone loss. All-on-6 creates a wider, more spread-out foundation. Think of a table with 6 legs versus 4. It's inherently more balanced. A critical design element is the cantilever, the part of the bridge extending past the last implant, like a diving board. The superior force distribution from All-on-6, with its shorter cantilevers, reduces component stress. This can mean greater prosthetic durability. The physics are clear, but this is not just an engineering problem. The correct choice is dictated by your specific anatomy. A great candidate for All-on-4 may have moderate bone loss in the back of the jaw, making it a smart way to avoid extra surgery. A candidate for All-on-6 usually has healthy bone volume across the jaw, allowing for maximum support for a strong bite. This is never a guess. A 3D CT scan is mandatory to map your bone, nerves, and sinuses for optimal implant placement. Once the right system is placed, your responsibility starts. Let's discuss what it takes to protect this investment for life. Both systems demand rigorous daily cleaning. This is non-negotiable. Specialized tools are needed to clean under the prosthetic. If you don't clean properly, you risk peri-implantitis, an infection that destroys the bone holding the implant. It's the top cause of late failure. Certain lifestyle choices dramatically raise this risk. Smoking restricts blood flow, hurting healing, and your ability to fight infection. Your systemic health is also a factor. Uncontrolled diabetes is linked to a much higher implant failure rate from poor healing and infection. Finally, there's mechanical risk. If you clench or grind at night, a custom night guard is required to protect your new teeth. So we've covered cost, stability, and risks. Now let's connect these ideas to see how the initial choice has long-term consequences. Recall the superior stability of All-on-6? This is where it becomes more than just a feeling of strength. It acts as a long-term insurance policy. The 2 extra implants provide redundancy. If one implant fails years later, the other 5 can support the bridge much better than 3 could. Now let's revisit the materials we talked about, like acrylic versus zirconia. This isn't just an upfront expense. The bridge itself is a wearable part that often needs replacement in 10 to 15 years. A stronger material can delay this major expense. There is no single best system. All-on-4 is an elegant, effective option for many, while All-on-6 is a more conservative approach. In your consultation, ask better questions. Based on my 3D scan, why am I a better candidate for one system over the other? At Fusion Dental Implants, a free consultation includes this detailed assessment, and new patients may qualify for over $2,000 off. Making a confident health decision starts with understanding your options. Your new smile is an investment worth protecting.